What's up? I'm gonna be making me another bug boiler. Here's the pot off one of my old ones. You know, they used to plug in the wall and they had a little element there that kind of heated up. It was kind of like just a split extension cord. It really didn't look safe at all. But anyway, here's my concept. Let me put this and switch it. Bear with me. Had my wisdom teeth cut out yesterday. Trying to find something to do instead of going hunting. I'm making a bug boiler out of a water heater element instead of using the old bug boilers I've been using, which seem to just take forever, and it's driving me crazy. Sometimes they work great, sometimes they don't. All you need, I spent 20 bucks yesterday. Of course, I got one of my old buckets for my bug boiler. I just took the element stuff off the thing, so if it doesn't work, I can throw it right back on another bucket, because I'm going to ruin this bucket once I cut into it. $10 heating element from Lowe's. This was a little bit harder to find. I had to go to Home Depot, and luckily they have one in, but it's a 1-inch Myers conduit fitting. That's what's going to go in the bucket. That's going to go through the hole in your bucket. That's going to slide on. It's going to make a watertight seal. And you're just going to screw your element into the back side. I took a regular old computer or TV power cord and I split it. And you can see here where I just power wire, no matter which one goes on which side. But that's the concept. So I'm just going to drill me a hole. I got my drill, a hole kit, and a pair of pliers. And that should be all I really need. Just add water to it and let it boil. And hopefully everything works. And they say that once it starts boiling, you gotta keep an eye on your water level, because if it gets below this element, it gets really hot. This element can explode. So, but let's see how it works now. I'm gonna put it all together, and then I'll come back. All right. Use my hole kit. That drilled me out a hole. It's just that simple. Just so you guys can see it. So I'm just going to take the Myers conduit fitting. I'm going to stick it in the hole from the inside. I'm going to clean this up pretty good. You see there's plenty of room there, but there's a washer there that's going to overlap that hole, and it's going to give you a watertight seal. I just hand tightened this pretty tight there. I went in and did it fairly easy. Gonna take your thermostat that I've already wired. You shouldn't need no help wiring. There's a picture if you need to see it. Slide it through and turn it from the inside using the element. That way you don't mess up your wires. And plus you can crank on it really good. If you really wanted to, you could take a screwdriver and stick it between the element and twist that way. But it's on there good. I'm going to tape all this off real good after I check it, make sure everything works good, make sure it's wired up right. But I'm fixing to put some water in it. They say in 10 minutes it should be boiling, so we'll come back and see. Alright, we're back. We're fixing to plug it up. As you can see, I didn't fill it all the way up with water. Purpose being, I'm not actually going to boil a deer today, but and just so everybody knows, the purpose of this is for boiling deer skulls. They say you can lay the element or the bottom of the deer skull across that element, it won't hurt anything. Plus, in a deer skull mount, you don't use the bottom of the skull anyway. You kind of discard that part. And I've actually thought about it if it's get to where this one's kind of short. Some of them are twice as long as that, the element itself. So the way I was thinking was, worst case scenario, I can build me a little metal rack that covers over it, just drop it in there. Alright, I had to redo my cord because first time I plugged it up, something didn't jive right. It's like some smoke, so I'm hoping I didn't burn out my element, but I wanted to cut an extension cord. You can tell by the bubbling on the element, it's still working. I was afraid I shorted out my element. So, no water leaks. I think I'm showing y'all that. I'm sorry. I'm trying to film. No water leaks. There's bubbling on the element, which shows that the element is working.